Hey, what's good, YouTube? We are back with another video, man. I know I haven't posted a YouTube video on my main channel in like 2 weeks, going on 3 weeks, man. So, you know what I'm saying? We back. We back, bro. You know what I'm saying? We back. We lit. We lit, bro. We finally back, bro. And we got a good ass story time for y'all, bro. No bad. We got a good juicy story time, bro. For me, we got a story time on how I lost my virginity, bro. But you know what I'm saying? I can't even go into too much details. Y'all already know how YouTube be. You feel me? So I gotta kind of tread lightly right now. So, boom. I just want to start off by saying my memory is kind of like foggy about this because this happened like a long time ago, bro. This was like when I was 17. Like, you feel me? I was like a junior in high school or something. It was like October 2020. Yeah, I remember that much for me. It was like October 2020. And this girl that I've been like off and on with, you feel me? I'm not gonna call her actual name. I'm just gonna make up a letter for her. I'm just gonna make up a letter, feel me? I'm not gonna give y'all too much details. Know what I mean? Cause I don't want no problems. So we just gonna call her J, but that has nothing to do with her actual name. We just gonna call her J. So somehow, some way, me and Jay, we were off and on. Like, you feel me? We was on and off, feel me? From like 2017 to like 2020. You feel me? That's like when I was a freshman up until like junior year. Feel me? But at the time when we started talking again, she had a man. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure she had a man at the time. She definitely had a boyfriend. But you know what I mean? Hey, it is what it is, bro, for me. Listen, man. It is what it is, bro. We've all been there. You know what I'm saying? If you can relate to that, then you know what I mean? It is what it is. So, you feel me? She was 18 at the time. She was like a year older than me, I mean. For me, I had just turned 17, so she was already 18. And then, boom. Let me get y'all the details, bro. I'm stalling right now, bro. My bad. Alright, so boom. It was, I'm trying to remember. Alright, so I was living with my dad at the time, right? And I forgot what she texted. I think she texted me off like iMessage. She had my number or whatever. Yeah, she had my number or whatever, you feel me? Yeah. Cause we was low-key like flirting. Yeah, we been flirting since we was like little kids, like, no bad. You know what I mean? Back in my day. Yeah, so you feel me? She had my number from them times. Cause I mean, even if I did change my number, I mean, she always ended up having it. Cause we used to talk on like socials and stuff back then. But not no more. Well, not at this point, cause she had my number now. So, anyways, bro, I'm just yapping. Alright, bro. So, boom, she texted me. And she was like, yo, she was like, come over. Or she was like, yo, what are you doing? I was like, nah, I'm chilling. I'm on. And then she was like, yo, I got the free pull up. I was like, word. Mind you, bro. I don't even want to dox my location. I don't really want nobody to know where I stay at. But for me, if you know, man, if you know, fuck it, bro. Big Boston. Well, that's where I used to stay. I used to stay in Boston, so. But my dad, he lived in like Norwood. If you know, you know. Norwood, Mass. If you know, bro. For me, it was a nice, quiet, like suburbish area. You know what I mean? It was fire. So he moved out there, so you know what I'm saying? But the thing about Boston, And like Mass, not all of Mass, my bad. Some of Mass has like good transportation with like trains, but like Boston is really like the epicenter of like the buses and the train routes, bro. Like it's crazy. Like you can go anywhere with the bus or the train to Boston. So, I mean, me originally being from Boston and moving out to Nova with my dad, it was like 40 minutes from Boston, something like that. Maybe not even. No, not even, bro. I'm lying. Probably like 20, 25, depending. But yeah. So you texted me, told me come over. I was like, I bet. For me. Haha. Feel me? So I got dressed. You know what I mean? I don't even remember what I had. I probably put on like I think I had on like a sweatsuit. You feel me? I had me some. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what I was rocking back in my day, and I'm still rocking. That's what I still be rocking. So you feel me? I put on that, and then I was waiting on the bus. Feel me? And then I got on the bus, and then I was on my way. I was on my way to her house. Feel me? I was on my way to her crib. On my way to her crib, I was listening to music. Feel me? As always. I really love music, bro. You know what I'm saying? I love music, bro. I love music. No cap. But while I'm on the way to her crib, for me, I'm bumping some music, and then, after about like an hour, I finally got to her crib. You feel me? I'm waiting outside the crib. I text her. I think I called her. I called her and told her, yo, I'm outside. It's either I text her, called her, and told her I was outside. I was like, I bet. And then, no, sorry. She was like, I bet. Feel me? And so she comes, opens the door, feel me? Yo, I was like, damn. I was like, God damn. Nah, cause I remember, bro. She had her nails done. She had nails on her feet done, but everything was fire. Like hair was done, bro. Everything was fire. It was fire, bro. No bad. I remember like it was this. I was like, damn. No cap. But and then you feel me when I finally got in the crib. I got in the crib, for me, went to her room. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how it usually starts for me. I think it was watching something on her like computer. I don't know. She didn't have a TV or something. I remember. So we was watching something off her like Chromebook or some shit. It was like we were watching it was either like Netflix or like YouTube or something. I don't know. But that's not important. You feel me? But all I know is we was laying down watching whatever, and next thing you know, one thing we said to the next, it just turned into a movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we just started like, you feel me? We started making out, and then you know what I mean? Clothes started coming off. Feel me? And then, you know what I'm saying? She started going crazy. And I'm like, damn. The whole time, bro, hold on, bro. Mind you, bro, I'm dead at a virgin. And she's not a virgin, so I'm like, damn. But the whole time, she didn't even know that at the time, because she never even asked me, and I never even told her that. So it's like, bro, she had no idea. And then she was the one who took my virginity. So unless she sees this video for me. But it is what it is. Nah, it was crazy, bro. But when I told you, bro, I felt like I was in heaven, bro. I was dead ass in heaven, no bad. No can't. I'm flying, bro. I was like, damn. I was like, God damn. But you feel me? You know what I'm saying? She went down on your boy. You know what I mean? And then after she got done doing that, you know what I'm saying? It was time for me it was time for action. It's time for the real action. You know what I mean? It was time for me to go crazy. You know what I'm saying? No bad. So I think it started off in like Michigan. And you feel me? Like she spit on it. My bad, bro. I just said too much. You know what I'm saying? She made sure it was good to go in. For me, she made it you know what I'm saying? She made it wet, bro, for me. She made it moist, you know what I mean? She did what she had to do for me. And then, you know what I'm saying? I put it in and I was like, I felt like I was like, God damn. I was like, bro, this what this feels like, bro? What the hell? That shit was crazy. I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh my God. No cap. No cap, bro. I was like, damn. That shit was crazy. I was like, yo, that shit is crazy. So you feel me? I put it in there. We going for like a few minutes. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting ready to straight work, straight business. And then I think I put her in doggy. You know what I'm saying? Then you feel me? See, I was giving her straight business. And then out of nowhere, she just started like. She was like, wait, no, I don't know. Wait, I don't know. I think she started crying before I even was able to give her back shots. So she was crying in like Michigan and then, feel me? I'm like, damn. I was like, God damn. But she dead ass just started crying. Cause she felt bad. You know what I'm saying? Cause she had a boyfriend at the time. So I was like, damn. But you know what I mean? Hey, she was crying, but you know what I'm saying? She wanted it to keep going though. So, cause she didn't want to like waste my time, like, cause you know what I'm saying? I took a long ass troop over there. So she didn't want to waste my time. And so, you know what I'm saying? We kept going and now I put her on, you feel me? She had that arch, you know what I'm saying? And yeah. I was putting in work, man. Putting in work, straight work. And then she started crying again. And like, I don't even know. At this point, bro, I was just like thrown off, bro. I didn't even want to continue, bro. I was just over it at this point. I was just over it, bro. So you feel me? Like I wrapped up, bro, after that. You know what I mean? You feel me? And I just started getting dressed. And you know what I'm saying? Well, after I was making sure she was good though, for me. You know what I mean? Cause yeah, she was going through it for me. Cause she had a boyfriend or whatever, she felt bad or whatever. I was just making sure she was good. And then after that, I got ready, you know, I grabbed my stuff and I got out her crib. And that's the rest of the story, bro. That was how I lost my virginity. And the whole time I did not even, for me, I didn't get to finish though. That's like bro, I was just like so over it, bro. I didn't even care no more. I just left it alone, bro. I was like, alright, whatever. It is what it is, though. But hey, man, that's the end of the story time, man. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video, man. We on the road to 100 subs, man. No bad, bro. Make sure y'all like up the video, subscribe to the channel, man. Join the family. And yeah, bro, we going crazy. All right, man. Everybody be safe, man.